Assalamu alaikum and hello! Right now we are in the place where magic happens. This is Bahrain. We are going to explore the best wind tunnel made so far worldwide. This is Gravity Indoor Skydiving.
This time, we'll show you the best recirculation wind tunnel in its category, created by Aerodium. The opportunity to jump into the tunnel from the top, unbelievable design and safety features, and more. There will be held the World Cup of Indoor Skydiving 2018. Welcome to the Persian Gulf Pearl, Bahrain.
It's the connection between skydiving and bringing it indoors to indoor skydiving. A lot of people in Bahrain understand the concept of skydiving, but not necessarily indoor. So the plane, the runway, and you'll see the directional signage that goes inside all evokes the feeling of outdoor skydiving.
My employer felt that there was a need for something new, something fun, something for everybody. And the fantastic thing about indoor skydiving is that it caters from the very young to the very old to everybody. As you see, the design is incredibly modern. You know, it's something new, and you will not find a building similar to this anywhere in Bahrain, and very few actually throughout the world. So as you initially arrive to Gravity, you'll see the plane. This is just to start the customer journey, to build the excitement, to give people a feeling of what they're about to do. Through the interior, the exterior, everything is to facilitate and make it easy for the customer to find their way through the building and just relax. You know, they're here to have a good time. They're not here to be tense. It's very safe, it's very fun, and that's what we were going for. So our wind tunnel from glass is 12 meters. So aesthetically, the customer has the full experience when they're moving up and down the tunnel. Okay, they can see everything, which is unique, and it's fantastic for them. It also means that mum, dad, brother, sister, friends can watch exactly what's happening as it's happening.
Where you are looking, there is signs.
Yeah, so the idea is it's just short, sharp, punchy messages, ready to fly, dare me, yeah, have a go. We're about to have fun, right? And our brand, as you'll see all the way through, it's this swoosh that goes through the words. It's slightly blurred to emulate speed, which is what you have in the tunnel.
It's not like a sharp, but it's like a little bit blurry, you know? It's like a...
Yeah, exactly. It's meant to show exactly what the person's like in the tunnel. They're flying, they're fast, they're dynamic, they're having fun. And then the swoosh is, you know, it is the tunnel, it is the wind being sent through the tunnel itself.
As I said, they're very social. They love their social media. So there's lots of points throughout the tunnel that you can have selfie points. So the hand here, again, it's a great point to get your selfie taken as you're going.
Let's do it. Let's do it now.
Let's take a selfie.
Nice.
You asked me before, you know, what's your favourite parts of the building? This is my favourite part. I think it looks awesome. The kids like it in particular. You know, they feel like an astronaut. They've got their suit on, they've met their instructor, they've seen the brand, they've come through, they're nearly there, and now they're about to step into space, as it were. You know, that's the feeling that we wanted to give everybody. This is always a big hit.
The whole tunnel is about building anticipation with the arriving and having the plane outside. Feeling of the skydiving, coming in, suiting up at the gear station, and then walking down this tunnel. It all builds the anticipation of flying.
The feeling that we wanted to give people was like you was an astronaut, which still, you know, space, flying, etc., all that type of thing, but I've never known anybody say, oh, I'm an astronaut, and somebody say that's a bit boring. You know, it's something cool, it gives that feeling, it provokes that response, and guys love it, and people over here living in the GCC, living in the Middle East, love selfies.
Okay, now instructions done. We are coming out.
Yeah.
So maybe you can describe this, the feeling you wanted to do in this place.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's it now, right? You've just stepped out. You're back into the Gravity branded building. Yeah. But now you've gone through it. You understand it now. You've seen the video. You've seen how the airflow works, because it's a short and sharp video, but I think it's very informative. Couple that with some hands-on training from the instructors. So that's all left behind now. If the tunnel's running and there's another class coming out, you can hear it, and you've got your helmet on, you've got your goggles on the right way around, you've got your ear defenders in, you've got your suit on, and at this point hopefully you're laughing and joking with your friends, maybe slightly apprehensive, but you know, you're almost here, you're this close to getting into the tunnel and potentially flying for the very first time. And if you look at the sofas around the side, if you look at the balcony, Everything in this building was designed to look at the tunnel.
This
It's all about the
flying
main
temple.
event. Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be in here and not know what's going on in there, because all you have to do is this, or you're straight looking round. And you're right, you have the really comfy seats, cushions everywhere, upstairs for eating, cafeteria. You know what's happening, which is what we want. We want people's friends, family to be able to see, you know, Abdullah going up and down the tunnel, or learning how to fly, laughing, joking for the first time, and you know, you really can see everything, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
You sit down, you take a seat, you can hear it, you can see it, there's no way that you're going to miss it, you know what's about to happen, and then we have the screen up in front of the customers, and that displays which flyer is next in what order.
There's my name and surname, and I know.
Yeah, and the amount of time you have to fly. So this is a 14-foot tunnel, which is fairly standard. 14 foot, you can host all the competitions that you would like in here. But this is perfect, this is the ideal size. You know, you can have your four-way competitions in here, you can have your dynamic flying, etc., etc. This can accommodate for most people's needs. Okay, so I wanted to bring you up here because I spoke about it briefly in reception, and I mentioned about the ability to be able to jump in from the top, and this is it.
What is it?
This is what we've called gravity base, so the indoor base jump, right? So most tunnels you enter from the bottom and then you begin your flight. Here, if your skills are up to the right level, then you can actually jump in from the top to emulate jumping out of an aircraft. And it's the second one in the world, and I believe we are the only one in the world who actually allows the customers to do it. And this light will continue to flash red until the wind speed is at 80%. It's not just whether the instructor up here feels that it's at the right wind speed. You've got the sensors, you've got the instructor, you've got the customer who's also going to be a pro flyer as well, and as soon as that light goes green, you then have 15 seconds to jump. It's actually our chairman who brought indoor skydiving to Bahrain anyway, and that is what he wanted. He wanted to have the ability to simulate jumping out of an aircraft as well as flying from the bottom of the tunnel, and you know, Aerodium made it happen.
This tunnel is totally unique. It's good. You know, the airflow is fantastic, and the height of the tunnel as well. You know, there's a lot more room to play.
I've been in many tunnels, and this tunnel, maybe 20 around the world, everywhere. And they're getting better. This one is probably the best I've been in. It's the newest, I think, the last one up, yeah, it's the newest I've been in recently. Top spec facility.
You absolutely want to see this tunnel and enjoy the opportunities it offers.